10 fascinating mermaid sightings from around the world. Mermaids, half human and half fish beings, have captivated imaginations for centuries. With legends of their existence dating back thousands of years, these mythical creatures have been spotted in the most unexpected places. From the icy waters of the north to the tropical seas, mermaids continue to intrigue. Here are 10 famous mermaid sightings from around the globe. 10. The Mysterious Mermaid of British Columbia, 1967. In 1967, the quiet town of Main Island in British Columbia became the center of a mermaid mystery that still stirs debate. Ferry riders reported seeing a blonde, topless woman with the tail of a porpoise lounging on the beach. One even claimed to capture her in a photograph. The sighting sparked a frenzy, with some locals convinced they'd witnessed a real mermaid, while others believed it to be a hoax. In an unusual turn of events, the town newspaper offered a $25,000 reward for proof of the creature. Though skeptics abound, there are still those who believe the mermaid's visit was more than just an illusion. 9. The Benbecula Mermaid, 1830, Scotland. Scotland, rich in legends, added another to its long list in 1830 when a woman on the island of Benbecula spotted a small mermaid while collecting seaweed. The creature was described as having pale skin and a fish-like tail. When some boys threw stones at her, one struck her, and a few days later, her body washed up on shore. Locals gave her a proper burial, though the exact location remains a mystery to this day. The tale of the Benbecula Mermaid persists as a captivating piece of Scottish folklore. Number 8. The tale of John Smith's West Indies Mermaid, 1614. Yes, that John Smith, the one famous for his encounter with Pocahontas, also claimed to have seen a mermaid off the coast of the West Indies in 1614. Describing a woman with a fish's tail, Smith noted her unusual features: long ears, a short nose, and bright green hair. But from the waist down, she was entirely fish. Historians are divided over the authenticity of the account, with some suggesting that Smith might have mistaken a manatee for a mermaid. However, the story has lived on as part of the rich lore of mermaid sightings. 7. Henry Hudson's Mermaid Encounter, 1608. Norway, explorer. Henry Hudson encountered something incredible in the northern waters of Norway in 1608. He recorded seeing a group of mermaids with pale skin, long dark hair, and dolphin-like tails spotted like mackerels. What's most fascinating about Hudson's sighting is that it took place in the Bering Sea, far from the manatee habitats typically blamed for mermaid sightings. Some suggest Hudson fabricated the story, but naturalist Philip Henry Gosse argued that Hudson's expertise as a seasoned sailor made it unlikely he mistook an animal for a mermaid. So, what did Hudson truly encounter? We may never know. 6. The Edom Mermaid, 1430, Netherlands. In 1430, after a flood in Edom, 2 girls discovered a floundering mermaid in shallow waters. They brought the creature home, fed her, and even taught her how to weave. Though she never spoke, the mermaid learned to kneel before a crucifix. After 15 years, she died and was buried in the local churchyard, though no marker was ever placed. How did a creature with a fish's tail survive on land for so long? The story remains a tantalizing mystery from Dutch folklore. Number 5. The Orang-Ikan of Indonesia, 1943. During World War II, Japanese soldiers stationed in Indonesia reported sightings of a creature in the waters near the K Islands. Described as a small humanoid with spines on its neck and a fish-like mouth, the creature seemed to play in lagoons and beach shores. The locals, familiar with the orang-ikan, or human fish, invited soldiers to see one caught in a net. One sergeant, Mr. Taro Horiba, was stunned to find a creature that fit the description. He urged zoologists to investigate, but after the war, no one believed his account. Yet the sightings persist as one of the most documented mermaid-like encounters in history. When Christopher Columbus sailed the Caribbean in 1493, he claimed to have seen 3 mermaids off the coast. However, he noted they were far less beautiful than traditional depictions, just human-like faces with fishtails. Historians suggest that Columbus might have mistaken manatees, or even the now extinct stellar sea cows for mermaids. But then again, could a seasoned sailor like Columbus have been fooled by such creatures? It remains one of the most fascinating early mermaid accounts. Number 3, the Kimman Mermaid, 2008, South Africa. In 2008, the shores of South Africa became the stage for a terrifying mermaid encounter. A group of campers heard splashing sounds coming from a river and discovered a pale woman with glowing, opalescent skin and piercing red eyes. The woman, believed to be a Kimman mermaid, let out a sorrowful cry before vanishing into the murky water. Locals view the Kimman with fear, as she is rumored to drag people beneath the water and trap them with their deepest desires. Her tale has become one of the most chilling mermaid legends in modern times. 2. The Kiryat Yam Mermaid, 2009, Israel. The town of Kiryat Yam in Israel was swept up in a mermaid frenzy in 2009. Dozens of people reported seeing a creature that appeared to be part woman, part fish. The mermaid made frequent appearances at dusk, performing tricks and disappearing into the waves. The town council even offered $1 million reward for proof of the mermaid's existence. Though the prize remains unclaimed, the sightings continue to spark debate. Could the Kiryat Yam Mermaid be real? 1. The Mamba Muntu, 2012, Zimbabwe. In 2012, construction workers in Zimbabwe faced an unusual challenge: mermaids. Known locally as Mamba Muntu, these creatures allegedly haunted the construction sites near the Gokwe and Osborne dams. Machinery broke down mysteriously, and divers who ventured into the dams came back vowing never to return. The workers, both local and foreign, fled the sites, citing the wrath of the mermaids. To appease these river-dwelling spirits, local leaders performed rituals involving beer and cattle sacrifices. What's most puzzling is that Zimbabwe is landlocked, far from any sea. What truly lurked beneath those waters? Mermaids continue to be a subject of fascination and mystery. Whether real or myth, these sightings across the world have left a lasting mark on the cultures that claim to have seen them. From the icy waters of Norway to the rivers of Zimbabwe, the allure of mermaids remains as strong as ever. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and click here for more mysterious tales from around the world.